I want to talk to you today about food variety. It is hard for a lot of us to try new foods. We're not always adventurous. And then there are other people who are always looking to try something different, try new recipes. For those of you who have trouble with it, or for those of you who have already mastered this, it's important to know the benefits of this. Food variety basically increases the likelihood you're getting enough of each micronutrient, that you're getting healthy gut bacteria, and that you're fighting inflammation. Strategies include making a fun family activity out of trying new foods, trying a new technique, or even purchasing a new fun tool. Also, trying a new fun combination. In short, use your adventurous side and try new foods for overall health. If you are interested in getting some ideas for this, I'm starting a new meal subscription service. So if you want to email me, if you're interested in being part of that, let me know. Also, keep watching for more details on each of the health benefits and strategies I mentioned, or you could click on the blog post linked in the profile. Like I mentioned earlier, a balanced diet is also a diet full of a variety of different foods. We're often aware of how much balance we are getting amongst proteins, fats, and carbs. Those are our macronutrients. However, do you know your micronutrient profile? Do you know if you're deficient in anything specific? Vitamin and mineral deficiencies can cause all types of inflammation and a range of health problems. Another hot topic that's coming up a lot lately is our gut health. You might have heard things like your gut microbiome, your gut microbiota. All of these things refer to the bacteria in your gut and the healthy forms of bacteria in your gut and having a variety of them. A healthy gut means having that variety, and if you do not have it, you might have things like bloating, constipation, heartburn, and general other inflammatory responses. Additionally, vitamins and minerals and healthy bacteria can be used to treat many of those conditions, so you're missing out on that benefit as well if you have a limited diet or are not up to trying new things on a regular basis. Just a few nuances involved in your food. Omega-3s and 6s are a good one. It might be something you've heard a lot of. We need to have a balance of omega-3s and 6s in order to fight off inflammation. And then there are also the different kinds of fats as far as saturated, polyunsaturated, and monounsaturated. Those are found in a variety of protein sources. But that said, it's hard to tell how much you're getting of each one. Beef, for example, is thought of as a saturated fat. However, it has just as much polyunsaturated fat and even has a little bit of monounsaturated fats. The best way to know you are getting enough vitamins, minerals, and you don't have any deficiencies, and that you're getting all these different forms of fat is simply eat a varied diet. Switch up your protein sources, switch up your vegetables. Additionally, have some fun, be adventurous. That can be a good influence on those around you, your kids, your friends, your other family members that you want to promote health. Being adventurous makes food fun. You'd be surprised about how excited you might get over a meal just seeing some mashed beets on your plate instead of boring white mashed potatoes that you've eaten a million times. You might also notice how much we do actually eat with our eyes by trying to look for more vibrant versions of the foods you already eat. You can also make a fun game out of it. I like to do Food Survivor. You can vote some foods off the island with your kids, have them try something, decide whether or not it gets to stay. Chopped is something I've always wanted to try. A basket of food, often leftovers. You could take all the leftovers in your fridge and try to create dinner out of a basket of food. Challenge yourself, put a clock on it, something like that. Have your kids rate your meal, give you a score. Fun games like that with food can be beneficial. Shopping's always a good idea. You can go to the store, get that spiralizer and try some zucchini noodles or sweet potato noodles, things like that. Another fun tool is the mandolin. I've done a few demonstrations with the mandolin, and that's cutting things super thin. Another fun thing I want to try is an air fryer. That can create some new and different consistencies and cooking methods. Food combinations are another one. I've recently just heard of peanut butter hamburgers. That's something I've never tried. Coconut basil, as far as kind of a flavor additive in sauces, things like that. Cooking shows always are good resources for thinking of different food combinations. Additionally, these food combinations can be beneficial health-wise. For example, in tomatoes, there is a antioxidant available in tomatoes that is hard to digest when they're raw, but when you eat a raw tomato in conjunction with olive oil, it helps the absorption of that, and it's delicious. There are a lot of food combinations like that out there, and I've linked to some in the blog post. So, in short, there are lots of fun strategies and lots of great benefits to trying new things, trying new recipes, trying new cooking methods, tools, and just being overall adventurous when it comes to your food.